have to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Is it working? Come on. There we go. We are here. Okay. Well then, finally, the new update is here. We can I mean, Hoyo's... playing a Hoyo game when it is in development is a really weird experience, since a lot of the... well, I guess its lore and story is basically, well, not hidden, but in conjunction with their YouTube channel. And I have to say, the recent Nahida videos that came out made me all the more eager and impatient about when this update finally dropped. And now that it is here, I can't wait to bust some caps, or however that's called. Do I use that turn of phrase right? I have no idea. But yeah, for now we do a little bit of the side stuff, and then later we will go directly to the quest. But I have to do finish my commissions first. Oop. I thought I was already done with them, but I wasn't. Damn, I want more Thundering Fury sets.
Thank you for complete.
Okay. Yeah, I can keep that. Okay, then I need a lot of these. Like a lot. And by a lot I mean I will probably get all of them today. With the help of my fragile resin. I need 46! Well, that's my work cut out for me. Right, what was it exactly? Use Dendro to revive the pits and induce a normal state in them to continue to cleanse the Dendro. And use Electro to trigger the activated state. Oh. Well. That is the reason why I basically pulled out my Kaching. Let's see, what were your artifacts? Was it even a... No, it was a crit rate item. Okay. Let's see... Anything... Is there even anything I can optimize this with? No. Don't even need all that energy recharge. I mean, I can bring up a few more. Wait a minute, I have this? Why am I using this then? Let's see, what does the crit ratio say? Oh, the crit ratio says, oh, fuck that. Yeah, that looks more like a good ratio. Yeah, no wonder I put it like that. And that's only because I have a premium weapon for my early days. Damn, getting R1, one of the battle pass weapons will really bring you a long way. Hello. It's me again. I already fought this one a few times.
Stabilize.
Speed of light.
No.
Don't blink.
Propagate.
Cut to the chase.
I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what.
Solidify.
Damn it, I did something completely wrong! I was better when I didn't record.
Gather.
Incoming. Hey.
Dang it.
Propagate.
Seven. Okay. What else was there? Oh yeah. I mean, I will pull for her soon. I already have all I need for this. Good thing I have a shit ton of these too. I knew they would come in handy at some point. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh yeah, I haven't done this either. I kinda wanna do these. Oh, why? There was actually a trick with the trial ones.
Off we go.
Off we go! It's Bennett, one of the most broken Fosters in the game. Why would he even need? Why is there no music playing? Did I break the music for some
Teamwork
reason?
is dreamwork. Eat this.
Wait, why is the music not playing? Why is this so eerie without the music?
Let's light it up. Out of the frying pan. Everybody stand back. Out of the way.
Why is there no... There should be audio. Oh. I totally forgot to bring up the audio anyway. Oh, it's not back yet, so I might as well. Why would they put Zhangling together with him? Why not Kea? Kea would make way more sense with this.
Booba, get them!
Oh.
Get back!
Hey-ya! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Yeah, it's just Zhangling did most of that lifting. Oh yeah, the big 3, 4? I don't know. I can't decide if they are the big 3 or if I want to count Fischl or not. Oh, hey, you're back. Perfect. Hello.
Speed of light, hey! Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Don't blink. Just like we rehearsed. Go! Speed of light.
What?
Scatter!
Don't blink.
There we go. Replenish. Oh, I totally forgot that I have this one left. Ah, I keep this one for bosses. I mean, for weekly bosses usually. So I will use. Aha! Okay, the one I won't pull. Why would they?
Booba, get them! Fire hazard! Move the ship down! Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the... As a good night should. Time for a light show!
And you're done. And here we come to the actual big event. Nahida. Damn, it's so annoying that I know how the animation of her face was from the beta, where she actually stuck her tongue out. I mean, of course, officially I don't know about that, but, you know, I mean, now she's officially out, and I know that her facial animation was all over the internet, and she used to stuck her tongue out, and she doesn't do that anymore, but, oh well, I don't know why they removed it. I mean, they already implemented it, why would they remove something? Well, it's the same as with you know. Oh yeah, she has the typical, yep, small people walk or running animation.
Committed to memory. Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
What? Everyone hold hands?
Let the show begin. Yeah. 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 I see everything. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Try not to enjoy.
Sharing my knowledge. Eat this. Roll. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I'm still not back. Oh well, whatever. So. Where was it? I mean, I was talking divine punishment, so. If we are talking divine punishment, I mean, maybe I should use Venti for once. Nah, he's the new Archon of the anima. Who should I also put here? Actually, let the Traveler have a bigger role this time around.
Want me to come along?
Yeah, let's bring the Traveler along for now. Switch this one, this one. Do I have the right artifact? I think this is the right one. Ooh. Oh. Okay, Kazuha is Kazuha. You have the deep wood thing. Why is it still this weapon? Oh, it's still the Tang Zhongli, that's why. You know what, I probably keep him as Tang Zhongli for now. As much as I like it, I really want to just him being the unbreakable shield. Maximum comfort. Okay. There we go. Through the pre-dawn night. Why is nothing happening? Oh, okay, the recording started. Great. Alright, now, finally, saving Nahida. With the wrath of the wine and Shogun.
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Already? It took ages.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Hammond is awfully chipper. I don't know, I am in a very outrageous mood, kind of, ever since I saw those 2 videos from Nahida being treated badly. So this chipper tune doesn't really... But then again, it is a happy occasion since we are going to raid the sages, I suppose.
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
No, I won't spare any lives of the sages.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
No, all the recklessness. We are kicking down the door and say, hello, baby, here we are.
What do you think?
That's a lie and you know it. I definitely try to be as reckless as possible.
Okay.
Cult of Flame Voices. Alright. Actually, you should just be the traveler now. Where do we... I want to see, well, not literally heads roll, but metaphorically. At the very least.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
Because we're not here yet. And, I mean, why is that unusual? I can't talk either.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two.
Are you ready?
We can start now. Let's raid the base!
Very well.
So, we'll find a workshop detailed
Are
plan.
you sure this is gonna work?
Totally!
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
What did we talk about? Why were we out of the... Is this some subterfuge where you don't tell the player what happened and then later, oh, it was planned all along? Is it that kind of shtick that's happening right now?
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We make our move on the next Young Yinagaba Day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
Nah, nothing will go wrong. Totally not.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
I don't know if the S sounds got worse or better.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice.
Yeah, it's still as bad as it was before.
Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Well then, there was something I actually wanted to check. Didn't they change? Oh yeah. We don't have the TAA anymore. Let's see if he's saying yes. Yes, that's fine. Play on volumetric fog. Yes. No motion blur. Who likes motion blur? Yep. Yeah, okay. So that is all fine, I guess. Where the... This is actually the first time I have the Traveler battle ready to begin with. This is a very special day if even my Traveler has something to do. Okay, here we go.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Yeah, the plan that I totally know what's about because I totally was there when we discussed it. Which totally happened. What's the plan?
I hope this is clear to you.
I understand and accept. Self-insert protagonist is absolute bullshit, and Persona 5 did it better. I mean, if you have played the game, you know what I'm talking about, you know? Persona 5 should totally play it if you're into anime-style games. It's not a hard game, but it's a long game, and it's a good game if you're really into story. And it's not super hard unless you want it to be super hard, but, you know, it's really cool. I recommend it. Persona 5, everyone.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Why? My morale is boosted. I'm about to burst.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Yeah, I'll hate them as right. Paimon, you're weird.
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
No, you can overdo it with this too.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Fair enough.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
He looks like a goddamn superhero, and I really, really want his banner to come too. I'm already ready for it.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar.
Feeble scholar, my ass. Look how jacked you are. I mean, you know, superheroes shouldn't wear capes, but you know, you cannot dismiss the allure of a cool cape.
But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight.
Watch him becoming a main DPS kind of deal, where he is actually the strongest, since now they seem to set him up like some sort of strategist, when in reality he will be the strongest Dendro DPS in the game. I mean, on-field DPS. I mean, almost every character has a DPS in their own way, but he most certainly will be an on-field DPS, I think. I don't know if I want to, but I think he will be. Just cause so cool he is.
Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
That is actually, I like that. Can I steal that? All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. Foolish fool. I want that. That is a good thing. I want that.
That reminds me.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Sorry, I don't remember anymore.
Wait, seriously? Remember? We went into the desert not long ago to exchange hostages with the Eremites. Once we arrived, the ground collapsed due to an earthquake and we fell into some ruins. Still nothing?
Dude, it has been almost a month since then. You can't expect me to remember that all.
Come on. It was a remnant of King Deshret's bygone civilization, and we found some messages left by a priest of the king, and learned about the existence of forbidden knowledge.
I mean, I totally remember, of course. I was really interested in seeing, oh yeah, so King Deshret and the forbidden knowledge that made everyone mad, so that he tried to seal the way with Greater Lord Wikadavata and stuff like that. I remember that. But I just want to hear him talk more, so I pretend ignorance.
Oh, it's all coming back now. Thanks for reminding us.
Wait, if I would have said the other thing, he would have just continued?
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this.
Yep.
I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
So it's not divine knowledge, but forbidden knowledge. Even the gods wanted to get rid of this forbidden knowledge since it poisoned their people.
But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals.
The audacity of mortals.
Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction.
Well,
The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. I bet they somehow used Nahida to unleash it again in a certain way. Since her former self, Greater Lord Wikadavata, together with King Deshret, sealed it away again. But it seems like the seal was not permanent, so maybe they abused Nahida's power to get access to that knowledge again, and try to harness it now. Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Wikadavata. Oh wait, so they are not the same person? I thought they were the same. And she's just the, you know, like with the Awanawa, that when they get reborn, and give their power to the well, you know, to the plant life, and that the forest remembers and stuff like that, but they can't actually remember when they get reborn to accumulate power again.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the EVGA forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
I bet it's not actually saying the... This is obviously because of all the dots, is there's something before and after forget me, and they don't mean actually forget me, but probably something like forget me not. The world, please forget me not, for I love you, or something. For the forest will remember. The world will forget me not, because the forest will always remember. Something along those lines is something that probably comes up.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Which I totally have knowledge of.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
I already annihilated most of them, so which base are you talking about? Are you fucking serious? No, thank you for doing that. I'm not even that. Why would... Not even that. Why? Oh, whoops. Oh, and fuck you. Oh. Try reload. Okay, well, I hope it worked. Anyway.
One with nature.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
And they are not a liability?
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
In all my dendro glory.
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
What I may lack in faith, I make up with my actions. Yes, yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
What do you mean our? I'm putting on the head.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Wait, what? Wait, so we extract that self-conviction and then we are not confident in it anymore until we acquire the... What?
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Or is it about that they try to suck our brain later on to make us obedient and make us the second key holder of Kingdom Hearts? I mean, this is getting... Oh, this is reminding me of Chain of Memories in a way.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand, you still follow...
It's done.
What a fascinating experience. Wait, what? I mean, huh?
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
Oh, fine, I guess. Is he trying to get it to Kusanali? To Nahida?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Oh, right, we're using it to rile up the people.
Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always supported you during times of need.
Are we talking about smartphones now? Something like that, since the youth today is so infatuated by smartphones. Oh, you know, those young rascals always relying on their Googles and their Instagrams and their Twitters and their Reddits and their Facebooks and their YouTubes and their influencer and whatnot. So, yeah, the Akasha are basically this Genshin's version of a smartphone. And a lot of people take stuff that stands on the internet almost as face value, which is very, very dangerous. So yeah, I can understand how this might work. Oh God.
After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Dependent on it. Brainwashed. Easily manipulated.
A fool? A machine?
Yeah, that's also good. I really love how the Hoyo actually brings up that topic. I mean, thinking of where they are operating from, that is actually a very interesting stance they are indirectly saying with this game.
A slave to orders.
Ha! Yep.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You know, to invoke a new idea.
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Probably not. He's the only one.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
They really obfuscate whatever is going on. Oh, I think the line, Ether just did not speak, but they said they speak. That is probably the one of the voice lines in the Archon quest we will hear. We will actually probably hear the Traveler speak once again.
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Alright. And here we run.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Huh?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Al-Haytham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Will Haytham be the next villain before he becomes a good guy? I wonder.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Oh, why is Haytham always not doing what was agreed upon? Which I don't even know what. I really hate that they obfuscated it. They set us up so that we are super surprised later what the plan actually is by obfuscating what the plan is.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
And you are wearing a fake eye patch.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Ah yes, the ventriloquism is strong in this one.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Go on.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Oh, he probably most certainly does.
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
Why does he always say that in hindsight and not while we were discussing it?
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
Oh.
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Ah, I like you.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Wait, are you about to do something rash?
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
There's no other. I can help. I know what I'm doing. Totally.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Should respect the determination of Rahman and his comrades. Just like Child would do.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Why did the textures become so low poly? Oh, it's always so odd. The camera angle for some reason zooms out so much that the game thinks we wouldn't see it anymore, but this is a cutscene. Everything in the view of the cutscene should be detailed and not get less detailed.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
I really wish Genshin would have a setting for draw distance so we could amp it up so that a lot of these textures would not unload unnecessarily.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Yeah.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Alright. Ah, god dang it.
Into the wind.
Hello. Don't mind me. Fact. What I tried to say is don't mind me dropping in.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need.
Wait, so they didn't realize that he exiled himself?
But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain el Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Okay. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make you shut up.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
No, we remember nothing because you didn't show us or told us anything.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Now they're showing us. Well, at least part of it.
How can you be so sure?
Interestingly enough, they copy Persona 5 just very badly.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
Oh, so they pretend that the Mahamatra did not defect for the sake of keeping up appearances.
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh, I am the exception, the enemy of eternity, and apparently the enemy of prediction. I'm unpredictable chaos.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
No, of course not! A lot of people have emotional reactions. Like most people who watched the Nahida videos before the update finally dropped. God, the whole community is at war with the sages before the update even dropped. Everything is super heated. The people want blood, kind of. Metaphorically speaking, of course, not literally, right?
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
It can't be, it's impossible.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out.
Oh, and now he's with the Traveler and us all, so the Akasha can't predict this anymore. Oh yeah, I heard a lot about Al-Haytham's headset is pretty special, and I mean we can see the Akasha on him, but I have the feeling that this headset is basically protecting him from the direct influence of the Akasha, like maybe reading his mind, or even protects him from Nahida taking him theoretically over, which she would not do, but it is in the realm of possibilities that the sages can do something similar. I mean, the doctor already showed how manipulative the Akasha can be to the individual. So maybe those headphones are some kind of protective device against this. It's basically a literal firewall for the Akasha's influence. Or from the Akasha's influence.
But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Oh god, I sure hope not.
Paimon's so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
I mean, you didn't show it to us in the first place. Only now a part of the plan. Has this been revealed to us?
Will do.
I'm confident that we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Where are you? You look sunburned.
I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
The construct! Well, Paimon was downgraded to a construct.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
Oh, that was part of the plan! Oh god.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the academia?
Yes, it certainly is. Nice to meet you too. Beep, construct, beep, beep.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
It does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
2 days? Again, waiting. Okay, that's one thing I want to do, and that is... What was it again? Oh, right. Right. Now I remember. I wanted to do... Oh, I will probably hear myself double again. Or not? Yeah, I muted. Okay. Wait, can that actually work? No, that's impossible to work. Who else is currently... One of the usual ones. Wow. I don't know what I do that later. That's just going to look for that. Okay. It's waiting time. Ugh. Wait, I haven't checked what time I actually have to check back.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Yep. Wait, what just... Huh? What the heck? Wait, what is happening? Okay. For some reason, something was interrupted here. Wait, is everything still running? Okay. Yeah, that is still okay. That was odd. Wait, what do you mean internal error? Oh, that stream is still running. Wait, what is Twitch fucking dying? It says, why is it saying error on YouTube? I mean, I'm still live there, so why is the WeChat, WeStream chat thing not responding? Oh, I hate this shit. It says internal error, but what does that mean? Okay, that seems to work. That seems to work. I don't need to go into the analytics. Hmm. Why is it not connecting to my YouTubes? Huh? Yeah. Oh, what? What is that really? Oh god, everything's breaking down, I feel. Well, not really, but you know. Maybe I have to restart the stream for Restream to not be fucky anymore. Something's not right with the encoder setting anyway. Okay, I just restart the stream for now.